Hey, what's up, YouTubers? And it is a rainy day today. It's coming down pretty good. So I figured what better time than now to record, I guess, part 2 of my box sets in my collection. So I just randomly grabbed a couple of handfuls of box sets and I put them on the bed. And the ladies can't wait to see what we're going to talk about today. So I hope you guys are doing well out there. Get yourself relaxed and let's go through and check out some of these box sets. The first one up today is the Tales of Voodoo box set. Comes in this pretty decent slipcover. This thing is old. It's been around for a long time. These are all Asian horror movies. And I guess we'll just pull from a pile here. Each disc has 2 movies in it. And if you look at the artwork on this, it almost kind of feels like an EC comic or an Eerie Publications comic. And I wouldn't be surprised if they ripped off some of the art from those companies. But it looks like we're going backwards here. This is volume 5. You get 2 blood-soaked DVD features. A Dog Called Vengeance and Scorpion and Thunderbolt. These are put out by a company called Video Asia. I got these years ago. I don't even remember where I got them. Probably eBay. Here's volume 4. And this one comes with Temple of Hell. And I can't say that word right there, but you guys can read that. Because every time I mention that word, and there's a couple others that they use too, then your video won't be monetized, or they have a restriction on your ads. And not that I'm doing this for money, I just don't like being told what I can and can't say. But you can't use the C word, you can't use the H word, which is another movie. I'm not even gonna play buy a vowel and all that stuff, but yeah, so there's certain words you can't say. But check out that cover. In my last video, I showed a record that I bought from Grindhouse Releasing. It had the C word in it, and they wouldn't let me put ads in they put ads in the video, but they said it's restricted, so I'm only probably getting like a third of what I would normally get. So instead of getting a nickel, I'm getting like 2 cents, whatever. But it is what it is, right? What can you do? Here's volume 3, and I'm pretty sure I did see this cover on a comic before, or a horror magazine. This one you get, that's another word that you can't use, the R word, and Devil's Express. This is volume 2. You get Ghost Ninja and Primitives. And volume 1, you get Hellhole and Jungle Virgin Force. So that was it for the first box set. The next one is one of my favorite box sets in my collection, and this is the De Osorio, The Blind Dead collection. You get 4 movies, and this is a DVD box set. Let's see if we can get that without the camera reflecting it. Tombs of the Blind Dead, Return of the Evil Dead, The Ghost Galleon, and Night of the Seagulls. Comes in this really nice little cardboard coffin. Pretty heavy duty box set. This was limited to 10,000. I don't remember if it had a number on here somewhere. But 10,000 is not very limited, and I think just about everybody I know owns this box set. It's a good box set. It's good movies. And I know at one point Scream Factory had plans to release all of these on Blu-ray, which I'm not sure whatever happened with that, but they released one. These are very low budget Spanish horror films, and they're very good. I like the atmosphere, even though it's low budget. It's very creepy. It's good stuff. These are put up by Blue Underground, and they look amazing. They look really good. It's a really great set. Here is the Ghost Galleon. I've been looking for a poster with this image, and I find them, but they're not the size I'm looking for. They're usually much smaller than the posters I like. I guess we don't have to open up all of these. There's really nothing to show. If you see one, you see them all, but I'll just show the covers here. Here's Return of the Evil Dead, and it has nothing to do with Sam Raimi's Evil Dead. These are really nice covers. Tombs of the Blind Dead. I'll show you guys a bust of the Knights Templar that I have. It's pretty cool. I like it. And then in this set, they also threw in an extra disc. It's a documentary about the director, Armando de Osorio. That's a great photo. I love that. That's cool. And then you get a booklet here. They're calling this the 2005 revised edition. And you can see some of the alternate titles and stills from the film and write-ups about the film. It's a really nice little set. If you guys don't have this, I recommend grabbing it. Even if this does come out in a Blu-ray box set eventually, which I think it will eventually, this is still a cool set to have, and I'm going to definitely keep it. That's the bust that I have right there. I'll show you guys. As soon as this clip is over, the next one you see will be that bust, or very similar to that bust. The Blind Dead collection. So here is the bust of the Blind Dead Knight Templar. It's kind of hard to show this, but he's got the full beard. Really nice piece right here. You can see that he has part of the uniform for the Knight Templar. So here is a gimmicky box set. It comes in a lunch pail. I know some of you guys might remember these from back in the day, like in the, I think probably 60s, 70s, into the 80s. We used to have lunch pails like this. And this is from the original TV show, The Land of the Lost. And I'll just kind of show you a little bit about the box. This box set came out in 2009. And on the back, you can see the family. And when you open it up, there's a little latch, just like the old lunch boxes. Opens up with a little cardboard slip that says Land of the Lost, the complete series. And it reveals the discs. And you can see some of the interior artwork. Always be gentle with your collectibles. And then you have, let's see, season 1. And it opens up to a digipack style packaging. So season 1 had 3 discs. I'll put that away later. Season 2 had 2 discs. And season 3, I believe, also had 2. And it talks a little bit about the movies on the back. It gives the episodes. It's a cool, fun little set. The next one here I picked up at a Best Buy many years ago. This is the only one in this video that's not opened and not going to be opened. I'm going to keep it sealed as a collectible. I already have all the deluxe DVDs with these slipcovers, the lenticular plates. I have all these on Blu-ray and VHS. This is just going to be a sealed collectible, but I wanted to kind of share it with you guys. This was limited to 50,000. I got number 5,125. You can see I paid a little bit of money for that too. And that was the actual price of it when it first came out years ago. And you can see it has it's not a full-size Jason mask. It's not even as big as my hand. But this is a nice little box set. Everything that's in here I have already, other than the mask, and I'm just going to keep that sealed. You can see that's what comes with it. And I'll see if I can find what year this came out. 2011, it looks like. So this thing's been out for 12 years. You can't really see it. There's a clear plastic slipcase that goes over this, and it almost makes the mask look cloudy, but it's just that it's the slip, not the mask. But I really love this little box set. This is another one of my favorites. This is an Alfred Hitchcock Blu-ray box set. It comes with a really nice, it's like a nice display piece, this box. It has a nice lenticular plate on the front. You can see characters from his movies that are in this box set. They call this the House of Hitchcock limited edition. I don't remember what this was limited to, but it has a little kind of a swing door on the side, and it reveals all the movies. We'll just dump those out. I'll put it away off camera. But we'll flip these around. In this box set, you get 3 movies on this Blu-ray. You get Topaz, Frenzy, and Family Plot. I believe that Family Plot was Hitchcock's last movie, and that's the one that has Karen Black in it. And there's bonus features. It says the Best of Alfred Hitchcock Presents and the Best of the Alfred Hitchcock Hour, which those are excellent shows. I'm sure you guys are all aware of those shows. They each come on their own disc, which is great. This is a really beautiful set. The next disc has Psycho, The Birds, Marnie, and Torn Curtain. Same thing, they're all on their own discs. I can't remember exactly how much I paid, but I think it was around $100. This was a few years ago this came out on Blu-ray. I think I got it on Amazon. So this one has The Trouble with Harry, The Man Who Knew Too Much, Vertigo, and North by Northwest. This one has Saboteur, Shadow of a Doubt, Rope, and Rear Window. And it comes with a pretty thick book. I'm kind of jumping here, grabbing a few pages at a time, but just to give you guys a feel of what the book looks like and what's inside. It's beautiful, though. This is a really nice set. I couldn't recommend it enough. Okay. You are getting sleepy. Very, very sleepy. You are now sleeping. Okay, I don't remember what's in this little box here. I think it's art cards. Take a little gander here. Let me dump these out. So you get a little door hanger like you would see at hotels or motels, and this is from the Bates Motel. Please do not disturb. That's a nice little trinket, little piece that they threw in. And I'm not going to go through all of this stuff, but you get the stationery that you may find at a hotel or motel. This is from Bates Motel. They usually put this by the phone in case you have to jot down some notes for yourself. This is a blueprint or layout for the Psycho house. It's little stuff like this that I love when they put into a box set. It's like a little piece of history. And there's some script notes, or just some notes going back and forth from Hitchcock to probably his producers and the bank and all that stuff, or to fund the movie. And then there's a bunch of art cards here. I suppose we got time, we can go through these. I don't want to rush this. I don't want to make it too long either, but I don't want to rush it. Here's a little art card for Family Plot. Oops. And there's a little bit of trivia on the back. Here's Frenzy. Topaz. Torn Curtain. Marnie. The Boyds. Psycho. This is a great movie right here. I really enjoy this. North by Northwest. Cary Grant played a great role in that movie. Vertigo, starring the great Jimmy Stewart. He liked to work with Hitchcock. They did a couple of projects together. Here's another one, The Man Who Knew Too Much. The Trouble with Harry. Rear Window. Another James Stewart movie. And here's Rope, another James Stewart movie. Jimmy Stewart. Great actor. Shadow of a Doubt. Joseph Cotton, another great actor. And Saboteur. So that is the House of Hitchcock limited edition Blu-ray collection. The next one here is probably the weirdest box set that I have. It's cool though, I like this. This is a cereal box, and yes, there's actually cereal in here. This is a box set that was put out by Full Moon, I believe, in 2013. And it comes with the movie Unlucky Charms. They call this the limited collector's edition. They're magically malicious. Look inside for the Unlucky Charms DVD, fortified with super special features plus a surprise collector's item gift. Part of an unbalanced breakfast. And this is actually a cereal box. And we're going to dump it out, if I can. Okay, so the box is exactly what you would think it would be. It's a flimsy cereal box. I'm sure you've all touched and held cereal boxes in your life. There's nothing different about this one. It comes with the DVD, Unlucky Charms. I don't know if that's Warwick Davis that plays the villain. I don't see his name listed back here. So you get the movie, you get a little insert that shows some of their previous releases. And you get a advertisement for Full Moon Streaming. They were one of the first to start doing this from what I recall. This was put out in 2013 and they were already starting to stream. And people talk a lot of crap about Charles Band, but he's a very good businessman. There are some shady things that he's done, but he's a really good businessman. And then it comes with a little box of collector's cards. Let's see if I can pull this out without destroying anything. Oh, and then of course you have the cereal, which it looks like it's all marshmallows. And these things are over 10 years old. There's no way in hell I would touch these. I'm just going to keep them as a collectible, but you can see that it looks like the regular Lucky Charms marshmallows. They're kind of crispy when they're dry, and then when they get in the milk they kind of turn mushy. And there's a bunch of little cards in here. just some advertising for some of their previous movies. Puppet Master 2 talks a little bit about the movie on the back. You got the Cyber Jester and Cyber Blade. Puppet Master 3. Retro Puppet Master. I haven't seen all of these movies. Only seen like the first 3, maybe 4. And there's the Toulon's chest. That's nice. I like that. So I will pause this, put it away, and we'll keep moving. The next set in this very random box set showcasing is the collector's edition of Watchmen. Comes with this lenticular, I don't remember if it's supposed to change the image, but I guess that's working right there. And then the lid just lifts up, and it reveals a hardcover book. And if anybody wants, I don't know if this is expired, but if anybody wants the Watchmen code, it's all yours. It says redemption deadline 2014, but sometimes they still work, so give it a shot if you're interested. And it has a hardcover book. It's really nice. They have a $39.99 price tag on there. I've never actually opened this. Let me pause it really quick. That's pretty high praise right there. One of Time Magazine's 100 best novels. I'm a big fan of Alan Moore. I think he's great. I like DC Comics a lot too. I actually prefer DC over Marvel. I'm not going to go through this whole book, but itch on my nose. It's really nice though. This is a beautiful book. Maybe I'll just kind of flip through. Lots of reading here. Has that fresh ink smell because it was sealed up for so long. I don't know if it's the ink from the pages or the glue from the binding, but it has that nice new smell to it. And then it also does come with the digipack of the movie. There's 4 discs in this set. And we'll go through and show you all of them. Give myself a little room here. So the first one is called the Ultimate Cut, and then you have special features, and those are Blu-rays, and then you have the DVD of the movie, and you have the complete motion comic on DVD, and there's some artwork on the back. So that was the collector's edition for the movie Watchmen. This next box set is another favorite of mine. This is a great movie, a great family animated movie. It's very touching. And they're calling this the Iron Giant Signature Edition. Let's see if we can open this up. So you have a kind of a write-up, I guess, from the director. we're not going to read that. And then you have a book, a hardcover book. I'll pull it out really quick. And there's a little folder. I think there's art cards in there. We'll go through that. And here's the Blu-ray. I strongly recommend this movie. If you haven't seen it before, do check it out. And if you have seen it, watch it again. Revisit it. It's a great movie. And I'll give the HD digital code away. I don't know if this is expired, but you can give it a shot. Nice little collectible set here. Comes with a little figure. Let's see if I can open this up one-handed. Just be gentle. Just be gentle. There's no rush. And let me see if I can dump it out. So there's the little, a little cheap thing. It comes with a stand. But I like it. I think it's cool. Here's what the box looks like. So there is that folder. I opened it up and took out the art cards on the inside. These are really nice. The first one here is really cool print. Really thick, glossy paper. And here's a little collectible hardcover book that comes in a set called The Evolution of the Iron Giant. Again, really nice, thick, glossy pages. Looks like it's concept art, maybe. That would be nice to own an original piece of artwork for this film. You can see some of the voice actors. Vin Diesel voiced the Iron Giant, and Jennifer Aniston voiced Annie Hughes. Harry Connick Jr. How did that get flipped over like that? Very nice, colorful film. They use a lot of different lights and darks, and they blend it together. It looks really nice. And he makes the ultimate sacrifice at the end. Very good movie. There he is. So that was the Iron Giant Blu-ray box set. The next box set I have is the Stanley Kubrick Masterpiece Collection. And I've heard his name pronounced a couple of different ways. Some people call him Kubrick. Some people call him Kubrick. The reason I call him Kubrick is because I saw an interview with his daughter some years back, and they announced her as Kubrick, and they asked her if that was the proper pronunciation, and she said it's actually pronounced Kubrick, but so many people call her Kubrick that she just goes with it. I'll take that for what it's worth, I guess. But so in this box set you get some really cool stuff. It's a little kind of a write-up about what you can expect in this box set. And it has one of these little ribbons where you can kind of pull your stuff out. Let's see. Push that to the side. We'll look at the movies in a second, because there's some really nice art cards here. These are worthy of framing if you're into that kind of stuff, for these little things. I just don't have enough to frame everything I have. I prefer bigger posters, but that's really nice right there. And then you get a hardcover book. Lolita. Dr. Strangelove. Dr. Strangelove Continued. I love it when they add stuff like this for a box set, because you can see some of the history behind the movie. Just some telegrams or contracts or scripts or whatever it may be, behind the scenes photos, concept art, poster art, all that stuff. It's beautiful. 2001: A Space Odyssey. A Clockwork Orange. Barry Lyndon. The Shining. There's the Overlook Hotel. Your son has been talking to a nigger cook. Did you know that? Did you know that, Mr. Torrance? Full Metal Jacket, another great movie. Wow. This movie was amazing. R. Lee Ermey made that movie, as far as I'm concerned. It had great writing, great characters. But without R. Lee Ermey as the drill sergeant, this movie probably wouldn't have been as good as it is. And this movie, I watched this one time. I didn't even make it all the way through. I thought it was horrible, terrible. It just wasn't my thing. I think it was artsy, and it's kind of a thinking man's film, and it was over my head, I guess. I didn't really care too much for Eyes Wide Shut. So I'll just kind of finish this up here, and then I'll show you the movies, and then I have 3 more sets to show, and then we'll wrap it up. So here's the digipack. Oh, sounds like some of the movies came out. All right, put that off to the side. So I'm not really a fan of how they housed these discs. And these are they pop out too easy. I much prefer a spindle in the middle where you can just kind of plug them right in. But there you get all the movies. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 discs. So all in all, I do recommend this box set. It's really cool. And you get a disc of bonus features too. So let's move on to the next box set. The next one is an FYE exclusive. This is Night of the Living Dead, the 50th Anniversary Collector's Edition Ultimate Fan Box Set. It's a really beautiful box. Lots of detail, lots of high quality. It's very sturdy. And it comes with some pretty cool stuff in here too. You get a 50th anniversary. It's supposed to look like maybe a movie ticket, I'm not sure, but this is just a, it says experience the horror in 4K Ultra HD, October 2018. I'm just going to dump this stuff out. Okay. It was fighting with me a little bit, but we got it. So the Blu-ray sits in here. I have it in the other room with my Criterion stuff. It comes with the 4K Criterion Blu-ray release in this box set. It also comes with some art cards, really nice. You can see it has kind of that gold foil effect on the top. This was the paper that was on the back of the box. Just kind of tells you a little bit about the contents. So you get a beautifully painted limited edition graphic novel. You get the Criterion Collection 2-disc Blu-ray box set. You get 8 6.5 by 9-inch special edition lobby cards, and you get an exclusive poster 13 inches by 18.5 inches. And you get one 4-inch by 8-inch commemorative ticket. In there, and then here are some of the art cards. This is probably the the big boy for the box set. This is the graphic novel. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but this is, I just want to kind of give you a feel for it, and it's a beautiful book. Really. Looks like my battery is low again. I'm going to pause it here and go charge it because I do have 2 more box sets I want to share before I conclude the video. So it's going to take me probably a good half hour to charge this. But for you, it's only going to be a couple seconds. That's the miracle of editing, I guess. Beautiful book, though. The next set here was a limited edition collector's piece from Arrow Video from years back. If you ordered it's like a deluxe bundle where you got the red vinyl and you got the Blu-ray box set, and it also came with the puzzle that was shown in the movie for the movie Pieces, which is a great slasher flick. It's really, really good. So let me see if I can pop that out. I have this movie a couple of different times, so I never even opened up this edition here, but you get the poster, I mean not the poster, but the puzzle. If you recall from the movie, the little boy was putting the puzzle together in the movie, and that was what the image looked like. So I never took the puzzle out just because I don't want to lose any of it, and it's a nice little collectible piece. And in the background there it says, warning. What you will see in the movie Pieces cannot be revealed, cannot be described, cannot even be imagined. And if you haven't seen Pieces, I definitely do recommend it. It's a pretty gory, pretty violent, pretty freaky slasher film from the late 70s? Maybe early 80s. This box set came out in 2017, but the movie itself, I believe, was either from the late 70s or early 80s. Good fun little slasher movie. So this is a nice set too because it comes with the movie. It also comes with a poster and a book. And if you want to look at the limited edition contents, you can pause that and read it. And if you want to read the synopsis there, you can check that out as well. That was the Pieces Deluxe Edition box set. Thought that was a pretty nice little touch, that Arrow Video. So this is what else comes with it. I do have that record as well. It's like a blood red record, and that's what the puzzle looks like when it's complete. And it looks like this was limited to 1,000, but it doesn't have any individual number on it. So that was the Pieces box set. And the last box set for this video is the Archive collection from Full Moon Features. And this is an 18 DVD box set. It was also signed by Charles Band. It was limited to 900, and I got number 501. You can see a lot of the different characters from the Full Moon movies. And on the back, some more of the same. It says, for the first time ever, the most unique and popular Full Moon film classics, all in one beautiful and very limited collector's edition. And we'll just kind of go through the movies here. So we have Puppet Master. Let me see if it's better if I do it this way. Maybe not. So we have Puppet Master. I'm going to turn it back the other way and just kind of go down the line here. Puppet Master 2, 3, Robot Wars, The Pit and the Pendulum, Crash and Burn, Arcade, Doll Man, Castle Freak, Demonic Toys, Head of the Family, Dr. Mordred, These are out of order here, but you have Trancers, Trancers 2, and Trancers 3. And then you get Subspecies, Subspecies 2 and 3. It's a pretty nice set. These are all on DVD. And I'll just pop one open to kind of show you what it looks like on the inside. Nothing really flashy or fancy, but you do get all of these classic movies. If you can call them classic movies. Very low budget. If you're watching a full moon movie, you know what you're getting into. Very low budget, a lot of foolishness. But you can see some of the poster art there. So that was it. That was my part 2 of my box set collection. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Maybe I gave you some ideas of some things you can pick up for your own collection, or maybe you guys can leave some suggestions below for me to add to my collection. I know there's a lot of hundreds, if not thousands and thousands of YouTube channels out there, and for you to come here and check my video out means a lot to me, so thank you for that. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.